What's going on, guys? In this video we're gonna talk about two good oil plays that you can actually put or take a look at. Okay, so one of them is Athabasca Oil Corporation and the second one is InPlay Oil. Okay, so guys, these two stocks have been recently doing well, and I would like to talk to you guys about this because these two stocks have been doing very well regardless of market conditions. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the first play that we could potentially have. First is InPlay Oil. By the way, guys, if you like the information and analysis that I'm providing you in this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. So guys, InPlay Oil Corporation, by the time of this recording, closed at a price of $3.94. It is down 5.29%. Okay, so this is not one of those stocks that I usually normally talk about, okay, but this is by the request of one of my YouTube subscriber, Joshua. Okay, so if you're listening, this is for you. Okay, so InPlay Oil Corporation is InPlay Oil is one of those Canadian stocks that is doing very well over the past year. Okay, so if we go to market beat, so InPlay Oil Corporation, as you can see in this chart, it has a 5-day performance of negative 8.16, a 1-month performance of 14.87%, a 3-month performance of 37.76%, a year-to-date performance of 80.73%, but a 1-year performance of 704.08%. So guys, I'm not sure if you are gonna take a look at this, but this is something to keep your eye on. Okay, as I've said earlier. Okay, so later on we will go to the charts and see how this goes. But first of all, we would like to see what exactly is InPlay Oil all about. Okay, so guys, if you go to the profile here, InPlay Oil Corporation engages in acquisition, exploration, and production of petroleum and natural gas properties in Canada. The company produces and sells crude oil, gas, and natural gas liquids. It primarily holds interests in Cardium asset in Pembina and Willesden Green pools located in West Central Alberta. The company also holds interest in Belly River light oil property and Duvernay Formation. InPlay Oil Corp is headquartered in Calgary, Canada. So guys, if you go to market beat, so we come back here in market beat, it tells us here that the consensus rating for InPlay Oil Corporation is a buy. Okay, so currently from this month, even after a month ago, 3 months ago, 1 year ago, this stock have the rating of buy according to analysts. Okay, so it's not a strong buy, but it's a buy. Okay, now if you scroll down here, right, so analyst ratings per month, so even from last year it has a huge rating of currently it has 2 buys. Okay, now if you scroll down here, it says the consensus rating. Yes, same thing. Whether there's neutral news or positive news, it goes with the same area, and it's been rated by ATB Capital. So guys, this is not a bias price target according to analysts. So because as you can see here, they have been rated by different analysts. Okay, so or brokerage also, right? So you can see it has an upside potential of 28.79% according to ATB Capital. According to Canaccord Genuity Group, it has a 36.52%. So guys, you can go to MarketBeat and check on the details. They would provide the exact details why they did that. So guys, according to MarketBeat, if you scroll down and compare InPlay Oil stock with its competitors, so relatively InPlay Oil has a lot of competitors like Rico, FEC, KEL, SPE. So I haven't checked them all, but InPlay Oil is currently compared to Rico, and both are small cap energy companies, but which is a superior stock. So we will compare two companies based on the strength of their earnings, media sentiment, profitability, analyst recommendation, valuation risk, community ranking, dividends, and institutional ownership. So, do analysts recommend Rico or IPO? Reconnaissance Energy Africa presently has a consensus price target of $16. I don't know where they got that. So, like I said, I haven't checked on RECO yet, indicating a potential upside of 137.04%. Take note, guys, that's very high. InPlay Oil has a consensus price target of $3.58, indicating a potential downside of 9.05%. Given Rico's higher possible upside, equities analysts plainly believe Rico Energy Africa is more favorable than InPlay Oil. Okay, so later on, guys, we will check that. We will try to check that in the charts. Okay, so but for now, of course, we will take the word of market beat analysts regarding that. So recognize and Energy Africa, so the sale rating, you don't both have any sale rating, hold ratings, but buy ratings, guys, take note. It has the buy rating from 3 analysts with a rating score of 3.0. Okay, so that's which has a preferable valuation in earnings, RICO or IPO. So InPlay Oil has a higher revenue and earnings, so higher revenue and earnings, and than Reconnaissance Energy Africa. Reconnaissance Energy Africa is trading at a lower price to earnings ratio than InPlay Oil, indicating that is currently the more favorable of the two stocks. So we can clearly see here, guys, Reconnaissance Energy Africa, okay, the gross revenue is $761,21,000, but InPlay Oil has earnings of, this is in US, guys, 102.26 Canadian dollars. So we know the exchange rate, but it doesn't matter. We're just trying to check on InPlay Oil whether this is a good energy play for everybody that might want to take a look at this stock. Okay, so it has a price to earnings ratio of 2.45. Okay, so next question is, does media prefer RICO RPO? Guys, both of these stocks are quiet. Okay, they're quiet, but they are, you know, I could personally say that IPO is quiet, but yep, it is a very profitable stock if you went into the stock like a year ago. Okay, anyway, you can see here that InPlay Oil received 148 more outperform votes than Reconnaissance Energy Africa when rated by market beat users. So normally, guys, no, as you can see, you know, some stocks, some stock owners or some people that buy stocks, they're just quiet, but they're very smart. They don't normally talk about this in the media or in the social platforms. But okay, there's a lot of people that goes for stocks like this, and yeah, it's not normally stocks that they would pump. Okay, but yeah, outperform votes for InPlay Oil is 148 with the average with a rating of 65.49%. So in summary, InPlay Oil beats Reconnaissance Energy Africa on 6 of the 8 factors compared between the two stocks. Okay, so we will try to check and see how does this look like in the graph charts. So guys, this is for InPlay Oil. Okay, it doesn't have a lot of stats, but the chart speaks for itself. Okay, the chart that I have is on a daily chart. Okay, so as you can see, if the pandemic was yeah, it's been going on since last year. I mean, since 2 years ago. Okay, so some provinces or states in US is still closed, but like I said, guys, this stock has been doing very well ever since. Okay, so if you're in doubt, just zoom out. Okay. All right, so the stock, okay, the 50 EMA, your 9 EMA, 13 EMA is right above your 200 EMA, which lets me know that this stock is doing very well over the past year, over the past few months. Okay, so so guys, even if you go to market beat, we compare that, right? It has a 1-year performance of 657.69%. So the performance speaks for itself, guys, and this would continue to go up, I assume, in the next, you know, few months or few years. Okay, so you can clearly see that here in this graph. Okay, now right now, if you zoom into the graph in the daily chart pattern, okay, so the 30 EMA seems to be acting as a support for this certain stock. Okay, so the support is around here, $3.94. So it's probably sitting at the support now, if or even at around $3.89. Okay, and like I said earlier, so if you guys, if you invested in the stock like a year ago, your money could have doubled 6 times already. Okay, so this seems to be a good investment, but like I said, it is a good investment. Okay, but like I said, we could take a look at one other energy play, one other stock that one of my subscribers have requested. Okay, so here you go. So the next stock that we're going to talk about is Athabasca Oil Corporation. Once again, that's Athabasca Oil Corporation with the ticker symbol ATH. Okay, so with ATH, guys, ATH, by the time of this recording, closed at the price of $2.54. So that's according to market beat. So now we would like to know what ATH is all about. Okay, so ATH. So this is something that you might really want to take a look at once again. Okay. So guys, Athabasca Oil Corporation closed at the price of $2.54. It's down 3.05%. Okay, so what is Athabasca Oil Corporation? Okay, scroll down here. Athabasca Oil Corporation engages in the exploration and development and production of light and thermal oil resource plays in the Western Canadian Sedimentary Basin in Alberta, Canada. The company operates through thermal oil and light oil segments. Its principal properties are in the Greater Placid and Greater Kaybob areas near the town of Fox Creek in northwestern Alberta. Okay. Anyway, as of December 31st, 2021, it held approximately 889,000 net acres of mineral resource leases, licenses, and permits, which include approximately 347,000 net acres of oil sands leases and permits, and approximately 337,000 net acres of petroleum natural gas leases in the Athabasca region of northwestern Alberta. So guys, that's a lot of profile for this stock, but like I said, I am just giving you two penny stocks that is doing very well regardless of market conditions. So guys, this is stock is another Canadian stock. Okay, it tells you here that this stock has a 5-day performance of 6.28%, 1-month performance of 12.39%, 3-month performance of 104.84%, a year-to-date performance of 113.45%, and a 1-year performance of 434.74%. So guys, recently there's an article from Motley Fool. This is from March 24 of this year. So it says here, top energy performer Athabasca Oil. Notably, Canadian small cap energy stocks have remarkably outpaced their larger counterparts in this rally. Small caps top performer stock Athabasca Oil (ATH) has doubled this year, while Canadian energy stocks at large have gained 35% so far. ATH stock have gained almost 1,500 since mid-2020. 1,500%, right? Apart from the financial growth driven by high oil prices, Athabasca's improved leverage played a pivotal role in stock's surge. The company had approximately $400 million in net debt at the end of December 2020. Higher oil prices improved its free cash flow, which the company used to repay the debt. So at the end of December 21, Athabasca's net debt dropped to $172 million. Okay, and there's one more here from Yahoo Finance. So it says here, to bring it all together, Athabasca's Oil has done well to increase the returns of its generating from its capital employed, and investors seems to expect more of these going forward. Okay, so this article was written on March 7. Athabasca Oil's returns on capital are heading higher. Okay, that's the headline of that article. So given the stock has proven it has promising trends, it's worth researching the company further to see if trends are likely to persist. Okay, so Athabasca Oil, if we check on the graph, guys, Athabasca Oil, right? So here's the graph, the chart of Athabasca Oil. Like I said before, this stock seems to be doing very well. So regardless of market conditions, whether we have a bearish market, this stock has been doing very well since January 14 of 2021, so even last year. So like I said before in market beat, right, if you have invested in the stock start of last year, even though there's a pandemic, the stock, I mean, you could have doubled or 6 times your money in this play. Okay, so it went off the gates, during this area. Okay, on January of 2021 last year. Okay, you can clearly see here that all of these indicators is right above your 200 EMA, and it's not going anywhere, guys. It's not stopping. Okay, so currently you have a support here now at around $2.50. So if we break this great candle down in a 4-hour time frame, all right, so it seems to have this support now at this area, $2.43. So it might cool off a little bit. As you can see, guys, the stochastics is cooling off, but it doesn't mean to say that the run is over, guys. So it goes up and down. Okay, this is a normal stock that goes up and down. But if you are a long investor in in stocks that you buy, so it might be worth keeping. I mean, it might this stock might have a place in your portfolio. ATH and InPlay Oil. Me and my friend, we've been talking about this before, right? To be honest, InPlay Oil and ATH. And my friend, I think he bought the InPlay Oil, and I bought this stock, okay, at around February of last year, and it's doing very, very well in my portfolio, guys. So I'm just sharing that. It's a good story. Okay, anyway, guys, like I said, hopefully you guys will take a look at these two stocks, InPlay Oil and ATH. Once again, if you like the information and analysis that I'm providing in this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Once again, this is your boy Don Leo Trades. I love you all. Peace out.